whatever situation you go through. Because God is in charge and in control in your life. Because you've put him first in your life. So, I have 3 points for you, but I want to read a couple scriptures in Exodus 13. That's a miracle. That's two pages from it there. Okay. Exodus 13, verse 1. Now, I know this is the Old Testament, and it's kind of Old Testament-y, but just stay with me because 1 Corinthians 10 says everything in the Old Testament was written for our instruction and for our example, an example to us. So, Exodus 13, verse 1. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, consecrate. That's a big word, which means set aside, set apart. To me, all the firstborn. Whatever opens the womb among the children of Israel, both a man and beast, it is mine. Now, I wish I could tell you how strong this is in the Hebrew, but it means exactly what it says. It is mine, but another way to say it is, it's my property. It belongs to me. It's mine. The firstborn belongs to God. And then verse 12 of Exodus 13 and verse 13, you shall set apart, again, that's the same thing as consecrate or make holy, set apart to the Lord all that open the womb. That is, every firstborn that comes from an animal which you have, the males shall be the Lord's, or again, shall belong to God. They're God's. But now this again is a little Old Testament to you, but I'll explain it. But every firstborn of a donkey you shall redeem with the lamb. And if you will not redeem it, then you shall break its neck. In other words, you're going to lose it. If you don't redeem it, you'll lose it. And all the firstborn of man among your sons you shall redeem. Okay, so I have 3 points. If you're taking notes, write these down. If you're not taking notes, write these down. So here's number 1. The firstborn must be sacrificed or redeemed. That's what we just read. The firstborn must be, according to this verse, sacrificed or redeemed. Now again, this was a law in the Old Testament. We know we're not under law, we're under grace, but there are principles behind the laws. That's what we're trying to figure out. What are the principles behind the 10 Commandments to have a better relationship with God and a better relationship with others?